Hey, Steve Knoble from Fix My Hog here. Got a tech tip and lighting upgrade brought to you by Dennis Kirk. So what we're going to do today is we've got some custom dynamics lighting, and we are going to upgrade the lighting on this Sportster. This is a really simple task that you can do, make a huge improvement in safety, visibility, and cool points on your bike with some custom dynamics LED lighting. We've got the front running lights here, the rear running turn and brake here, and of course the load equalizer that will help balance everything and ensure that the turn signals blink at the right rate without getting any warning lights on your dashboard. So from here, let's move in for a little bit closer look. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is remove your seat. So pull that Phillips screw out that's in the back. Set that in a safe location. Lift your seat right up off of there. Once you get your seat off of here, you're going to want to take your custom dynamics lighting the turn signal equalizer module, and it should have this extra little pigtail on here that splits it off to an input and an output. And then if you look down through here, these ones here are the lights that, or the wires that actually go to your lights. But there's actually a larger harness plug, which is pretty much right underneath those. And it should be one that's about the same size as that plug. And what you can do is you can press that little button right there, grab the plastic on each connector, and pull it apart. It's pretty simple. Now to help keep the moisture out of this thing, we're going to take a wee little bit of non-conductive grease, or the dielectric grease, and smear it down in there. And of course, then we're going to smear it onto the smaller end, or the male end of each of the plugs. So just push these in there until they click. Make sure all your tabs line up first. You'll hear it click into place. Then you'll hear this one click into place. You're good to go. Now on here there is a high and a low setting, and you're going to want to have that selected in case you still run some conventional bulbs or if you run full LEDs. And we have it set to the full LED setting. And if you're in doubt to that, it's explained in the instructions that come with the custom dynamics load equalizer. And if you're wondering which one of these works best for your model, I found it by using the parts search on Dennis Kirk's website. I punched in my make, model, bike, and it showed me the exact items that fit this motorcycle. So it took a lot of the confusion, the unknown scenarios out of it. So put the load equalizer down in there first, and then you can lay the plugs down on top of it. Make sure all your wires are not coming in contact with any pinch points. That's going to be created from the seat. On this bike, you can see some witness marks right where the rubber mounts were from the seat. So that'll be easy to line up. And we can reinstall the seat. To remove the taillight lens, there's a little notch here. That takes a flathead screwdriver, just push it in there and twist, and your lens pops right out like that. Take your bulb, push in, turn to the left, and you can remove it right on out of there. Now I'm noting the position. When I hold the bulb up in the air, the left pin is higher than the right pin. That's because we have that same setup on the new light. How cool is that? And there's our whole LED setup. So it's clear smoke lenses. The higher pin was on the left. So you slide in there, then there's a screwdriver slot on the back of this unit. So you can just right turn and click that into place. Then from there, make sure your new gasket is in place, which it should be from the factory. Push your wires back in there. and pop it in place just like that. Let's turn it on and see what it looks like. There's our running light. And there's our brake light. There you can see the difference in them in running light, and of course, in brake light. What a huge difference. And hazards for comparison. That is an amazing difference those LED lights make. It's such a cool, simple upgrade that you can make to your bike to make it more unique and higher visibility. So that's a win all around. And of course, if Custom Dynamics makes it to fit your motorcycle, you can find it at DennisKirk.com. Left light. So now you just rotate your lens around until you find that notch. Again, you can put your flathead screwdriver in there and pop it on out. Push in on your bulb and turn to the left. And when you pull it out, we're going to note that the right tab is higher, or left is lower. We'll go with that. That's easy to remember. And I already put a little bit of dielectric grease on this thing. Of course, our left is lower. So we're going to slide that in there with the left tab on the left, or the lower tab on the left. And turn to the right so it clicks into place. Then we can take our new light. Push all the wires in place there. Snap the light right on in there. Now take our screwdriver and pop our lens off of there. Take our light bulb, turn it to the left and take it out. And in this case, when I hold it up like this, the lower tab is pointing down to the bottom. So we can take our new one, with our lower tab pointing down to the bottom. Slide it in there. There we go. Then from there, we're going to verify our gasket's on there, which it is. And you can ramp it up, push your wires back into place, and pop your lens right back on there. Let's turn it on and take a look. A nice bright running light. Ooh, and it switches colors when turning. Ooh, that is cool. So again, we'll just pop our lens right off of there. Take our light bulb out. Take our new setup and pop it right on in there. Wind up the wires a little bit. Make sure they don't get pinched. And snap the new light back into place. And again, let's turn the light on to see what it looks like. Or even with the headlights shining at you, that is so much brighter. You're going to be a lot more visible coming down the road, and you're going to look a lot cooler. And when you hit your left turn, and it looks so much cooler with the different tones on your turn signal. Very eye-catching. So that's all I have. All the lights are installed, everything looks pretty cool and well lit, and we're ready to go ride. As you can see, this is a really easy upgrade. All you need are the absolute basic of hand tools. Anybody can do this, even if you have very little to no experience with your motorcycle. And the upside of doing it is, not only does it look cooler, it's also safer. And you can never go wrong with that. And this tech tip was brought to you by Dennis Kirk, where your parts ship today. So if you need any parts for your V-Twin or any of your power sports in general, remember, DennisKirk.com is the place to go. But that's all I have for you today. My name is Steve Knoble. This is Fix My Hog, and thank you for watching.